Happy Aloha Friday, everyone. I'm Chad Owens, and welcome back to the CO2 Rundown. I hope you guys had a solid week, and I know we're all looking forward to the weekend. So let's get this thing rolling. Here's quarter one. In the NFL's Thursday night action, local boy Kamu Grugier-Hill gets his first sack of the season and helps the Miami Dolphins get their first win of the season with a 31-13 victory over my former team, the Jacksonville Jaguars. It was a convincing one for the Dolphins, especially being on the road with a few thousand Jaguars fans in attendance. Miami quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick had a solid game under center, completing 90% of his passes. It's the third best game by a Dolphins quarterback percentage-wise. From the end of his last game through about the midway point of this game, Fitzpatrick completed 21 consecutive passes. With the way Fitzpatrick is playing, myself, along with the rest of the Tua Tagovailoa fan base, will have to continue to wait with patience to see his debut. And like I said before, I love watching local boys do their thing and have success. And Tua is doing just that, right? He's watching right now, but he's also learning. I think it's important, especially in the quarterback position, to be able to sit back behind a veteran quarterback and watch and learn, on game days, the demeanor, the approach, the post game in the film room, studying, asking those questions. We call it, getting mental reps. And Tua's getting a lot of mental reps right now. He's playing the game in his mind as the game's rolling. He knows what the play call is, right? He's probably locating defense and knowing what the defense is, and he's playing the game. That's what backups do during practice. They sit back when the ones are taking their reps, right? They're going through their progressions, right? They're going here, 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, check down. They're going through all of that. So mental reps are just as important as getting the actual reps. So just a little bit more patience. I know us as fans, we want to see Tua get in there, and when he gets his shot, he'll be ready, and we'll be there cheering him on. And so with that, guys, that concludes the first quarter. Let's jump on in to the second. Woo! We got some big news with the return of college football for the University of Hawaii. That's right, Rainbow Warrior football is back. And as you can see, I'm game day ready. Thanks to Hawaiian Telecom for my game day green hair. Anyway, it will be an 8-game schedule that will mostly involve Mountain West Conference games. There's not a set schedule yet, but it should be an interesting season for the football team. The first game is set for October 24th. We don't know if the Rainbows will play this game here or on the road. Stephen Tsai has got the nuts and bolts of this story, so make sure you guys check it out in the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. The Pac-12 has also announced its return in November with a 6-game schedule. Everybody wants to get done so a league championship game can be played on December 19th, the day before the bowl selection. And yesterday, my former Rainbow Warrior teammate Nate Jackson underwent his second open heart surgery. Man, we're just praying for you, brother. Everyone that's listening right now, watching, please send your prayers and thoughts and positive energy and vibes towards Nate and his beautiful family. You guys can also support by going to their GoFundMe page. This obviously will help with medical expenses and, help with some income, subsidize some of this income loss that the family is going through right now. But guys, please support, tons of prayer, and however you guys can help. It will mean a lot to me, and I know it will mean a lot to Nate and his family. We love you, brother. Keep fighting like you always do, like you always did on that field. And speaking of fighting, going into halftime, the fight game here in Hawaii has been on this unbelievable trajectory, and some future fighters in Tyson and Tasaya Borge, they're showing us some of their skills. Let's check it out. Them boys are storing those hands. Hey, the future of fighting is secure in Hawaii. I can promise you that. Great job, Tyson, Tasaya. You guys are looking sharp, man. Crisp. I love it. I love it. And again, guys, if you want to be part of the CO2 show, the halftime show, please reach out to us. You can hit @Star-Advertiser on both Facebook and Instagram. And you can connect with me on Instagram @Owens2 for your chance to get on the show. Shoot us a message. We'd love to have you. And with that, let's dive on in to the third quarter. In the NBA playoffs, last night, Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals happened, and the Denver Nuggets made it a very interesting game. The Los Angeles Lakers held on to win 114-108, and now has a 3-1 lead in the best-of-7 series. Man, did you see Jamal Murray? You know, they're talking about him on Instagram like he's looking like MJ on that one, layup he did. That kid's a stud. He's playing like an MVP, like I said. And, they're down 3-1, but they were down 3-1 in their previous 2 series. I know it's the Lakers, but I'm not going to count the Nuggets out just yet. And on the other side, like I said, LeBron James and the Lakers are 1 win away from their chance at the finals. LeBron's chance at his 4th title, and it's a shot for him to play against his former team, potentially the Miami Heat, in the finals, which I think will be a very exciting NBA finals. So let's just see how everything pans out in these last couple of games. And in WNBA playoffs, the Lynx took on the Seattle Storm in Game 2, in which the Storm won 89-79 and now lead the series 2-0. The Storm continue to fight to solidify their spot in the finals. The Las Vegas Aces took on the Connecticut Sun and came up just a bit short. They lost 77-68. The Connecticut Sun now lead their series 2-1. That's it for the third, guys. We're going on to the fourth. We're almost there. Let's finish strong. And the NHL's Stanley Cup Finals continue. After losing the first game following a tough Eastern Conference series with the New York Islanders, the favored Lightning bounced back in a big way by winning the next 2 games over the Dallas Stars. If Tampa wins today, you can pretty much get ready to send the cup to Florida. In Major League Baseball, the regular season is about to end, and it sets the stage for the 8-team playoffs in the American and National Leagues that will run over the next 5 weeks. There have been some surprises, and there have been some things that were expected, including the New York Yankees and Los Angeles Dodgers making the playoffs. Last night, the Toronto Blue Jays locked in their first postseason spot since 2016 after defeating the Yankees 4-1. The Houston Astros took the last American League playoff spot after beating the Texas Rangers 12-4. Guys, that wraps it for the sports show here. We do have a little bit of time for overtime. So with that, let's jump on in for some CO2 fun facts. All right, guys, welcome to overtime. And yeah, I know, where's Brother James? Everyone was expecting Brother James on this Aloha Friday. Well, Brother James is at the beach because there's a SWAT that came in. So he's there. Y'all got me, and it's perfect because it's CO2 fun facts. You guys are gonna get to learn a little bit more about me. But before that, I'd like to give a huge thank you again to our sponsors, Mercedes-Benz of Honolulu, Hawaiian Telcom, Windows Hawaii, and Long's Drugs. Without you, this show isn't possible. So thank you guys so much for being part of the CO2 Rundown. And with that, guys, let's jump on into these CO2 fun facts. Number 1, I'm from Paoa Valley. That's what I claim. That's where I met all my friends. So I met my wife, grew up there. So many memories there, man. Youth sports. So shout out to P-Town, everybody there. Love y'all. I'm a sucker for desserts. Who isn't, right? Who isn't? If you guys have followed me on Instagram, if you don't, make sure you follow me @Owens2. I post a lot about acai bowls, right? It's a healthy way to fulfill that sweet tooth. I'm probably getting at least 3 to 4 a week. I make a lot of them myself at home, which is great, but yeah. Whew. Gotta love the desserts. I love to do interior decorating. Some of you may be surprised. Some of you that know me aren't surprised. I love the detail. I love the creative. I enjoy that. So listen, when you get into your new place, aside from hitting up Mario to get your new windows from Windows Hawaii, make sure you hit me up. All right, message me and I can come help you. Right, get things right. Pick the right curtains, colors for the walls. You know what I mean? Like lighting, molding, the whole 9 yards. I got you. All right. I graduated from Roosevelt High School with honors, cum laude. Super proud of that, right? 3.0 average. That allowed me to get into college, you know, to go to the University of Hawaii and play ball. So make sure you guys take school seriously, athletes. It's the ticket. I'm telling you, it is the ticket. Shout out to all my teachers that pushed me and never took it easy on me. Okay, that's the key. Thank you. And also, guys, I love using cue cards. Hey, it keeps you organized, helps you out. It's great for studying. And you know, when you're doing things like this, you can have fun with it. Because guess what, guys? One more thing I really enjoy, like my brother James, is bodyboarding. Like I said, that swell's coming in. I'm about to hit the beach with the top down. I'm chilling. Guys, enjoy the weekend. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Chad Owens, and you're watching the CO2 Rundown. Aloha.